Yo, brother, you're at home with a geek. I'm Mark, aka the Little Black Dude. Welcome back to the channel. I am so excited. Many moons ago, back when the channel was still young, I did a rather short video about the Nintendo Switch when it was first getting ready to come out. I was actually most amused by the parental controls that were available and how they displayed them by showing Bowser parenting Bowser Jr., which I still think is pretty friggin' hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. Him with his big old fingers with his tiny little claws scrolling on a smartphone. That mess was funny. However, I had said I wanted one, and life was not exactly on my side at the time. So I put it on the back burner and said to myself, yeah, I'll get a Switch one of these days. And it just never became one of those things that I went hunting for. It was just, if I feel like it, that kind of thing. Well, guess what freaking happened? During a period of time when I was looking for something for one of my sons, while I was, scrolling around on one of the major retailers' websites, I saw something that kind of amused me, because it felt like the planets had aligned, all 9 of them. Yes, I'm counting Pluto, because this is necessary. As I was scrolling through, I saw something that was amusing to me, and I am going to share that with you today. Dig this, man! This is the Super Mario Red and Blue Special Edition Nintendo Switch. Oh, look how pretty this box is. It's so nice. Yes. See, one of my things was I was determined to get my hands on a Switch, but when the home switches seemed to kind of just be fading out, and not a lot of people were really, buying them as much, and the Switch Lite was becoming more and more popular. I said to myself, no, I'm not gonna buy a Switch Lite. I'm going to wait and see if I can find, a home Switch there, one that I can, connect to my TV. Even if it means I've got to, wait and, buy it on eBay or get it from a buy-sell trade type store, that kind of thing. I didn't want to have a Switch Lite. First of all, because I love the concept of the Joy-Cons. They are such a smart idea. Second of all, because I am one of those people who grew up playing console games at home. So yes, I want to be able to play my console games at home, but the Switch is designed to be both a home console and a handheld. So I want to have both experiences. And quite frankly, it's so pretty because it's a special edition. Oh, I love that. So you are going to be joining me while I unbox this madness, and then we're gonna have a little fun. Because what point is there to buying a console and not having a game to play? Anybody that does that is just out of their mind. That's just my opinion though. So let's get this sucker out of the box. Behold! This is the Red and Blue Super Mario Edition Nintendo Switch. Look at how beautiful this box is. It's all red and blue and it's so pretty. I love the way it looks, man. Absolutely love it. Yes, this was advertised on Target's website as a special edition, and I said to myself, yes, this is the time. I am getting this box. I camped on this sucker so hard. I was not playing. I wanted my Switch. And now I have a Switch. Okay? Now I finally caught up. Okay? One of the most important parts of this for me is the fact that I have not bought a brand new console in many years. So this for me is a landmark thing. And sharing it with you is one of the most important things in the world for me right now. So let's get this sucker open and see what we got here. All right. Ooh, look at that. That's so nice. Oh. Presentation is a wonderful thing. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Pair of red Joy-Cons here. Now, of course, you can also get, aftermarket ones. You can get covers for yours, that kind of thing. But the red frame around the actual Switch console screen, I really love the look of that. It's got such a great look. Let's pull this top section out here. Okay. Now, one of the things that was advertised on this that I really thought was great is that they have a special edition carrying case. Okay? It's red and blue with, you know, Mario's hat, gloves, and overalls, just all on it. Just everything that makes, you know, a good-looking Mario item. It's got that colorful look to it. Okay, dual zips. And of course, there's space for carrying some games and things of that nature in addition to carrying your Switch. Yeah, a nice little addition, you know, and it's pretty much the same price as, you know, your regular Switch. Now, of course, you know, you got other items that are in here, for example, screen protector and instructions and all that kind of stuff to make sure you know what it is that you're doing with your new Switch. You know, making sure that, you know, you got yourself worked in. Okay, HDMI cable, and it's a standard HDMI, so you don't have to worry about getting anything specialized. So even if, you know, you use this one here, you won't have any real problems. But if you wanted to get a longer cable, you know, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Okay? And of course, you know, your charging cable, okay? Because anything that has power should have a charging cable. You listening? Anything that you have to charge should have a charging cable. Apple tried to pull that mess back in the day, and unfortunately Nintendo did that same stuff too when the new 3DS had come out. They're like, so many people have them, they'll probably have a power cord already. No, you don't do that to people. Okay? Then here is the Switch dock. Okay? Now, I'm not sure exactly how many people use the Switch dock. I really don't know. But myself, I think that this was one of the most clever things about the Nintendo Switch. Okay? The fact that this system is designed in such a way that you can start playing a game at home and you can pull out your system, put on your Joy-Cons, and take that mess with you. I still think this is such a great idea. And then, of course, having, you know, the lovely red there is so pretty. It's so nice. And then, of course, having the two USB ports there, which, if I'm not mistaken, are for using Pro Controllers with, which is another thing that I'm rather amused by, because there are some people that are like, why would you use a Pro Controller? It comes with two wireless ones. Bruh, sometimes you need a wired controller. It's just one of those things. I love the fact that this packaging is the way that it is, too. It's so pretty. Now, this is something that I wasn't expecting. And when I saw the advertisement for it, I said, okay, you know, this works, because I've seen these as aftermarket items. The Pro Controller grip. I love this. I love the concept of this, because I grew up playing video games where you were holding the control like this, okay? As much as I love the look of the Joy-Con, okay? I don't have big hands, but I do know a lot of people who do. And quite frankly, this is not helping anybody who's got big hands. Not at all. Not even a little bit. But something like this definitely makes it a little easier. And then the complementing colors definitely work. Yeah? And then, of course, we have the two Joy-Con rails as well. So that if you wanted to use your Joy-Con, you know, as a standalone, or if you're playing with somebody, you got these lovely rails here that make it easier for you to hit your top buttons a little better. And of course, they have, you know, these slides on the arms here, so that you are able to strap them to your arms, like, you know, you would say with the Wii and Wii U Wii remotes, you know, so that you're all of this here and you're not throwing them all over the place. Oh, look at that. Just by itself, it's such a pretty device. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous to begin with. And then, of course, you know, your red and white Nintendo Switch logo on the backside there. And of course, have your Switch dock. That right down there. Pull those off. And now, it's a lovely Nintendo Switch that you would connect to your TV. Make sure it's plugged in and everything, and it looks so pretty. Oh, I love the way that looks. And take it another step further. And now we have the control grip with the two red Joy-Cons in there. Oh, that's so pretty. That is just so pretty. I love the way this looks. It feels right. Like, it doesn't feel humongous, and it absolutely feels like the kind of control that anybody for the most part can use, whether you got big hands or small hands. Works very nicely. I honestly think this is better for when you have little kids playing, because even though the Joy-Cons are designed for small hands, as you can see, having something like this, I think, makes a lot of the games easier for kids to handle. That's just how I feel. But right now, forget them kids. I'm playing some games now. Look at how cute this is! Oh my god, this is adorable! Like, I remembered seeing some of the preview stuff for this, but oh my god, this does not even begin. That didn't even begin to explain how awesome this looks. It's adorable! Hide and shield! Aw, shieldy. Oh, look at this. This is so cute. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so nice. I love hearing the different sounds of him running on grass and on the lane and everything. This is so cool. Jump. Jump. Ah, you missed. That isn't good. That isn't either. Oh no. What do I do? What do I do? Oh. Oh, that was pretty cool. I like that. Oh, look. I got my sword. My name's on it. Yay. Hot. Rupee. Well, I'm coming for y'all Octoroks now, baby. Take that. Oh, really? That's how you want to play, huh? Don't touch them with your bare hands? What about my bare steel? Ha ha! This is so cute. I love this game already. I've been playing it for 30 seconds. I already freaking love it. This is not a playthrough. This is just me having a good time. So that was the Super Mario Special Edition Switch, and I love the fact that this system is the way that it is. I love the way this control feels. I love the design of the system itself, and the fact that it's a special edition is a nice little touch. But it's a powerful little system for what it is, and it is versatile. That's the thing that I really love the most. And now I have access to an entire realm of new games. For example, first thing I did after playing Link's Awakening was I downloaded Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Then I went and grabbed Cuphead, and I got Dragon Ball Fighters. So I've got a nice little cross-section of some of the kinds of games that are out there. I'm also going to get my hands on Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity sometime in the near future. If you want me to stream that or do something like this for that game, let me know in the down low. It's going to be a lot of fun trying some new stuff, playing around with a new system, and maybe finding some other things that are great about it. Like the Nintendo Switch Online service, which allows me to play my heart out to some retro NES and Super NES titles. 'Cause I love retro. But while I'm playing some of these games and just nerding out all over the place, I hope that you decide to check out more of my videos. If you want to see some over here, you can check them out in the end card. I also have a second channel called Inside the Geek. You are welcome there. And if you want to hear some more of me ranting and raving with a good friend of mine, check out my podcast, Little Old People Podcast, with my good friend ChibiMethos. We do all kinds of interesting things every time. So check it out, see what you like. But until then, this is the little black dude. Put your fist up with me, stay geek and proud.